Get ready for a Saturday full of entertainment and education. Watch Chef Alex as he cooks and bakes his favorite dishes. Join our aquarium hobbyist as he shares his passion for tropical fish. Come along with me as I hit the bowling alley. Saturday Live has something for everyone. Tune in for a great time. Don't forget to follow us on social media for more updates and behind-the-scenes content.
Saturday night.
Okay, boys, here we go.
When I grow up, I want to stick my head through a circle at the beginning of movies and roar.
What's up now, bitch? Bang, bang! Bang, bang!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Saturday Live, airing on Friday night due to WrestleMania weekend. Therefore, welcome to MANIA Friday Live. I'm your host, Alex Cardinale. I have an incredible show coming your way this evening. WWE Fan Alex Cardinale is here, and WWE Fan Alex Cardinale is going to preview WrestleMania 40, and he's also going to discuss his favorite WrestleMania moments and matches. And since tonight is the WWE Hall of Fame, he's going to talk about the Hall of Fame headline inductee Paul Heyman's biggest and best moments in his career. The Oasis Aquatics featured fish is the blue Moba Frontosa. The Aquascapeonline featured fish is the violet Line Piranha, also known as Serene Gary. Aqua Alex's featured fish is the Juruense Catfish. The animal of the week is the skunk. New York Yankees Spotlight. Chef Alex has a pasta primavera recipe, and of course, Karen's of the week and more. So as you can see, we have a loaded Friday night show coming your way. So thank you for watching me while you're enjoying your Friday night dinner. I hope you enjoy tonight's episode of MANIA Friday Live here on WrestleMania weekend. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get this show started. And we are going to start with Alex Cardinale Asks You. These are questions that I am asking you, and you can post your answers to these questions down in the comments below. So here are the three questions that I am asking you. What is your all-time favorite WrestleMania? What matches are you looking forward to at this year's WrestleMania? And who would you want to face at WrestleMania? Who would you want to team up with at WrestleMania? Let me know down in the comments. Post your answers in the comments. Let me go ahead and begin the show by answering these questions. What is my all-time favorite WrestleMania? That is a tough question for me to answer. But my all-time favorite WrestleMania would probably be WrestleMania 31. I really enjoyed WrestleMania 31 the best because it featured one of my favorite superstars, Sting. Now, the second question, what matches am I looking forward to at this year's WrestleMania? Well, this year I'm looking forward to the biggest tag team match at WrestleMania. I'm looking forward to Roman Reigns and The Rock taking on Cody Rhodes and World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. And I'm also looking forward to the main event of WrestleMania 40. I'm looking forward to Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship. And who would I want to face at WrestleMania? I would probably want to face the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, at WrestleMania, and I would face him as the American Badass. Who would I want to team up with at WrestleMania? I would want to team up with either American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, or The Undertaker at WrestleMania. So those are my questions and my answers, and now it's your turn to post your answers in the comments down below. All right, let's get to our first segment here on Mania Friday Live. It is now time for Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale. All right, sorry about that. Someone just popped by. I had to tell them I can't have any guests right now. Anyway, it's time for this week's segment, Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale. And this week, I only have a couple of videos that I'm going to react to on Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale because I really don't have anything to talk about here on Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale. Anyway, this week, I'm going to show you a couple of cuckoo people here on Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale. The first woman is a crazy woman on an airplane. And the second video we're going to react to is a crazy man trying to mock a butterfly person. So let's check out our first video that we're going to react to.
Let this go! Can I do that with freedom? All I care about is freedom.
Go to arrest.
That's fine. I've been there before. I'm not scared. I've fucking been there before. This nigga's hurting my elbows. He's hurting my wrist. You're hurting me, Sheriff. You're hurting me, Sheriff. Why are you choking? I can't breathe. Why are you touching my leg? Why are you touching my leg? I can't breathe. This is George Floyd.
Wow, she is psychotic. I wonder what drug she's on. That is absolutely crazy. Well, here is someone getting kicked out of a library for speaking like a butterfly. Yes, you heard me right. Speaking like a butterfly, and he actually identifies as a butterfly. What the hell kind of world are we living in where someone can identify as a butterfly? Absolutely disgusting. Well, anyway, check out the video.
What's going on, man?
What's that?
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Do you have a reason that you're standing in here right now?
Oh, well, you seem a little bit aggressive.
No, I'm not being aggressive. I'm being forward.
No, you came up to me very aggressive.
Okay, so they asked you to leave. You can stand outside and do whatever you want outside. Okay, but you can't be in here. Okay, you have no purpose for here.
Oh, yeah, I do.
No, what's your purpose then?
But you assumed I didn't have a purpose before you even asked.
Okay, because they've already told me what's going on. So what is your purpose for being here?
But as an officer, you're supposed to investigate both sides of the story.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you. What are you here for?
But you weren't investigating both sides at first.
I'm asking you right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm just doing my butterfly boy business. I'm with the Free Press. But isn't this a publicly owned building?
Yeah, but if you have no business to be here,
oh, I do.
Then you need to leave.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing butterfly boy press. Hey, officer, how are you? Hey, how are you, officer? I'm saying hi, officer. How are you?
What's going on?
I'm saying hi to him. He's not even responding.
He has no business to conduct in the city. He's going around in places that are not accessible to the public, and he's filming everyone and just flapping around in here.
The only thing she said that was true was the flapping part. I'm flapping around.
What are you doing here?
Sir, you didn't even say hi to me. You came in very aggressive.
What are you doing here?
Can you say hi to me first?
No, what are you doing here?
I just want to say hi.
Leave.
No, it's a public.
Do you want a citation for trespassing?
No, but it's not.
Okay, then you need to leave. Okay.
Oh,
I'm being very nice. I'm sure they were nice to you to tell you to leave.
You're being very aggressive with my.
Oh, I'm not being aggressive.
You guys are being very aggressive with my.
Oh, I'm not being aggressive.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I see. Your eye contact is very aggressive.
Right,
okay, come on.
But I'm
Time to leave. Let's go. Come on.
Business.
No, I don't want that. Go.
You're gonna be in handcuffs in a minute. Let's go.
No, officer,
You've been given an order to leave.
I'm just with the.
No,
Let's
we're
go.
done talking. Out.
Why are you yelling at me right now?
Because you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do. So walk out.
Why are you being very aggressive? No, I'm just shutting
Do you want to
down.
go to jail?
I don't know
Is that what you want to say?
No, I don't know.
You want a citation? Then you need to leave.
That's why you're touching.
I guess my only reaction to that would be, what the hell kind of a man speaks like that? You mean something to me? That's funny. That's funny. So those are this week's Keeping It Real video reactions. The only thing that I have to say this week here on Keeping It Real is that it is WrestleMania weekend. And for us wrestling fans, this is like Christmas weekend. So to all my WWE fans out there that are watching WrestleMania, I hope you enjoy WrestleMania weekend. I hope you enjoy SmackDown tonight. I hope you enjoy the Hall of Fame. And I hope you enjoy WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. And also NXT Stand and Deliver. I personally am going to watch the Hall of Fame and WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. Now, last year, I was a little bit disappointed at WrestleMania 39 because Cody Rhodes lost, and I really wanted Cody Rhodes to become the champion. This year, I really think he's going to win, and I think we're going to have a happy ending. But I told myself I will accept a loss. This year, I will not be so aggressive and so upset if Cody Rhodes loses. It's just professional wrestling. But I will be extremely disappointed in the WWE if they make Cody Rhodes lose again. But I have faith in the WWE that Cody Rhodes will pick up a victory on Sunday, and he will become the new WWE Undisputed Champion. It's time for a change. It's time for a new champion. And I think Cody Rhodes can lead us to a new champion. And the last thing I want to show you here on Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale, the WrestleMania 40 stage, the WrestleMania 40 set is very gorgeous. The WWE revealed it last night, and here it is. This is the WrestleMania 40 stage. Very, very cool. You know, last year they had a great stage, and this year they have a great stage as well. Well, later on in the show, WWE fan Alex Cardinale is going to be here to talk about WrestleMania 40, and he'll go over the match card for this year's WrestleMania. A 10 hot. Right now, we're going to welcome Sergeant Slaughter to the show, and Sergeant Slaughter has facts on WrestleMania for us right now.
Hey, maggots! Sergeant Slaughter kicking off the show with facts on WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania weekend, and I sure do love WrestleMania. brings back memories of me entering WrestleMania 7 as WWE Champion against the immortal slime Hulk Hogan. I hope the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes becomes the new WWE Champion by dethroning that Samoan slime puke and maggot Roman Reigns. Anyways, here are some WrestleMania facts. Let's get right into it. WrestleMania is a professional wrestling event held annually between mid-March and mid-April by the American company WWE, the world's largest professional wrestling promotion. Since premiering in 1985, 39 events have been held, with its most recent 39th edition occurring at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California on April 1st and 2, 2023. WrestleMania was WWE's first ever pay-per-view, PPV, produced and is the most successful and longest-running professional wrestling event in history. The event has been broadcast through traditional PPV since 1985 and has been available via live streaming since WrestleMania XXX in 2014, which was WWE's first major event available through this medium. WrestleMania was conceptualized by former WWE Executive Chairman Vince McMahon and named by ring announcer and WWE Hall of Famer Howard Finkel. It is the company's flagship event, and along with Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and Money in the Bank, it is referred to as one of the Big Five, WWE's 5 biggest annual events of the year. The widespread success of WrestleMania helped transform professional wrestling. The annual event has facilitated the rise to stardom of several top WWE wrestlers. Celebrities such as Aretha Franklin, Cyndi Lauper, Muhammad Ali, Mr. T, Mike Tyson, Donald Trump, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Snoop Dogg, Ronda Rousey, Rob Gronkowski, Shaquille O'Neal, and Bad Bunny, among many others, have made special appearances within the events, with some participating in matches. Rousey herself later became a full-time professional wrestler and was one of 3 women to compete in the first women's match to headline the event at WrestleMania 35 in 2019. The first WrestleMania was held in Madison Square Garden in New York City. The 10th and 20th editions were also held there. WrestleMania 3 in the Detroit suburb of Pontiac, Michigan was the highest attended indoor sports event in the world, with 93,173 fans in attendance. The record stood until February 14, 2010, when the 2010 NBA All-Star Game broke the indoor sporting event record with an attendance of 108,713 at Cowboys Stadium, since renamed AT&T Stadium, in Arlington, Texas. In 2016, WrestleMania 32 surpassed WrestleMania 3 as the highest attended professional wrestling event ever held in America, with 101,763 fans in attendance at AT&T Stadium, although the company revealed that attendance figures are manipulated for marketing purposes through investor calls. All editions of the event have been hosted in North American cities, with 37 in the United States and 2 in Canada. The only WrestleMania in the event's history to not air live and be held without fans in attendance was WrestleMania 36 in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It was the first major professional wrestling event to be affected by the pandemic. It was also the first to be held across 2 nights, with each WrestleMania since becoming 2-night events. WrestleMania 37 in 2021 was WWE's first event back with a live crowd, but at a reduced venue capacity before the company resumed live touring with full capacity crowds in July that year. Forbes named WrestleMania one of the world's most valuable sports event brands from 2014 to 2019, ranking it 6th with a brand value of $245 million in 2019 behind the Super Bowl, Summer Olympics, NCAA Final Four, the FIFA World Cup, and the college football playoffs. I hope you all enjoy WrestleMania 40 this weekend. I'll be back later on in the show with facts on Walt Disney World and McDonald's. Now back to Green Acres, Florida and Alex Cardinale.
All right, it is now time for this week's Animal of the Week. And this weekend's Animal of the Week comes to us from North America, right here in the United States. This weekend's Animal of the Week is the disgustingly smelly skunk. Let's learn about the skunk right now here on Mania Friday Live.
It's no secret that Alex Cardinale loves animals. Alex has tropical fish and a dog as pets, but Alex also likes other animals, and all types of animals. It's time to learn about a featured animal. What animal will be discussed this week? Welcome to Animals of the World here on Saturday, live with Alex Cardinale.
This week's Animal of the Week is the smelly skunk.
Let's learn about skunks right now.
Skunks are mammals in the family Mephistidae.
They are known for their ability to spray a liquid with a strong, unpleasant scent from their anal glands.
Different species of skunk vary in appearance from black and white to brown, cream or ginger colored, but all have warning coloration. While related to polecats and other members of the weasel family, skunks have as their closest relatives the Old World stink badgers. Skunk species vary in size from about 15.6 to 37 inches, 40 to 94 centimeters, long, and in weight from about 1.1 pounds, spotted skunks, to 18 pounds. They have moderately elongated bodies with relatively short, well-muscled legs and long front claws for digging. They have 5 toes on each foot. Although the most common fur color is black and white, some skunks are brown or gray, and a few are cream-colored. All skunks are striped even from birth. They may have a single thick stripe across the back and tail, 2 thinner stripes, or a series of white spots and broken stripes, in the case of the spotted skunk. Skunks are crepuscular and solitary animals when not breeding, though in the colder parts of their range, they may gather in communal dens for warmth. During the day they shelter in burrows, which they can dig with their powerful front claws. For most of the year, the normal home range for skunks is 0.5 to 2 miles in diameter, with males expanding during breeding season to travel 4 to 5 miles per night. Skunks are not true hibernators in the winter, but do den up for extended periods of time. However, they remain generally inactive and feed rarely, going through a dormant stage.
Over winter, multiple females, as many as 12, huddle together. Males often den alone.
Often the same winter den is repeatedly used. Although they have excellent senses of smell and hearing, they have poor vision, being unable to see objects more than about 3 meters, 10 feet away, making them vulnerable to death by road traffic. They are short-lived. Their lifespan in the wild can reach 7 years with an average of 6 years. In captivity, they may live for up to 10 years. Skunks mate in early spring and are polygynous, that is, successful males are uninhibited from mating with additional females. Before giving birth, usually in May, the female excavates a den to house her litter of 4 to 7 kits. Skunks are placental with a gestation period of about 66 days. When born, skunk kits are blind and deaf but already covered by a soft layer of fur. About 3 weeks after birth, they first open their eyes. The kits are weaned about 2 months after birth.
They generally stay with their mother until they are ready to mate, roughly at 1 year of age.
The mother is protective of her kits, spraying at any sign of danger. The male plays no part in raising the young. Skunks are omnivorous, eating both plant and animal material and changing their diets as the seasons change.
They eat insects, larvae, earthworms, grubs, rodents, lizards, salamanders, frogs, snakes, birds, moles, and eggs.
They also commonly eat berries, roots, leaves, grasses, fungi, and nuts. In settled areas, skunks also seek garbage left by humans. Less often, skunks may be found acting as scavengers, eating bird and rodent carcasses left by cats or other animals. Pet owners, particularly those of cats, may experience a skunk finding its way into a garage or basement where pet food is kept. Skunks commonly dig holes in lawns in search of grubs and worms. Skunks use their long claws to break apart rotting logs to find insects that live within them. They also use those claws to help dig for insects, which leaves behind pits, which are easy signs of foraging. The claws also help with pinning down live and active prey. Skunks are one of the primary predators of the honeybee, relying on their thick fur to protect them from stings. The skunk scratches at the front of the beehive and eats the guard bees that come out to investigate. Mother skunks are known to teach this behavior to their young. Skunks are notorious for their anal scent glands, which they can use as a defensive weapon. They are similar to, though much more developed than the glands found in species of the family Mustelidae. Skunks have 2 glands, one on each side of the anus. These glands produce the skunk spray, which is a mixture of sulfur containing chemicals such as thiols, traditionally called mercaptans, which have an offensive odor.
The thiols also make their spray highly flammable.
A skunk spray is powerful enough to ward off bears and other potential attackers.
Most predators of the Americas, such as wolves, foxes, and badgers, seldom attack skunks, presumably out of fear of being sprayed.
The exceptions are reckless predators whose attacks fail once they are sprayed, dogs and the great horned owl, which is the skunk's only regular predator. In one case, the remains of 57 striped skunks were found in a single great horned owl nest. It is rare for a healthy skunk to bite a human, though a tame skunk whose scent glands have been removed, usually on behalf of those who will keep it as a pet, may defend itself by biting. There are, however, few recorded incidents of skunks biting humans.
That is information on the smelly skunk. Never get as drunk as a skunk. Next week's animal of the week will be the pig-nosed turtle, aka fly river turtle, Alex's favorite fully aquatic turtle.
All right, and that was information on skunks. Thank you for that wonderful information on skunks. And now it's time for sports talk here on Mania Friday Live. Let's see how I bowled last night on my Thursday bowling league. It is now time for bowling with Alex Cardinale. And let's see how I bowled last night. I had a great time bowling last night. I was able to beat my average all 3 games. So, as I just said a few moments ago, last night I was able to beat my average all 3 games of bowling, and that was awesome. It's the first time I did it in a while. So, going into bowling last night, my average was 101. So, game 1, I got 106. Game 2, I got 114. And game 3, I got 118. 106, 114, and 118 for a total of 338 pins. So I'm definitely getting better at bowling. Last night I had 2 strikes and 10 spares. So 2 strikes and 10 spares for a total of 12 marks. So that is awesome. So believe it or not, my fall winter league is slowly coming to an end. There are only 4 weeks of bowling left, and then I will start a new league, which will be my summer league, and I cannot wait for that. So let's see how I do next week. Let's see if I can keep a streak going, and if I can beat my average all 3 games next Thursday. That would be cool to find out. All right, well, today is Friday. And tonight, right after Friday Night SmackDown at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on Peacock, it's the WWE Hall of Fame. And this year's headline inductee is the wise man, the advocate for the undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns. He's also a former advocate for Brock Lesnar, and he's the former creator and president of ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling. Paul Heyman has had a very successful career in professional wrestling, and he is a well-deserved inductee into this year's Hall of Fame, especially in Philadelphia, the city of Extreme. So right now we're going to celebrate Paul Heyman's induction into the Hall of Fame by discussing some of his best moments and some of my personal favorite moments from Paul Heyman. So, my first favorite Paul Heyman moment is when Paul Heyman let loose on Vince McMahon in the fall of 2021 during the Invasion angle. Paul Heyman levied a pretty personal promo against Vince McMahon, saying that Vince McMahon stole a lot of his ideas, and Vince McMahon became a billionaire by stealing others' ideas. That was a really cool promo. My next favorite Paul Heyman moment is Paul Heyman taunting The Undertaker after Brock Lesnar ended the streak. I mean, Paul Heyman basically taunted The Undertaker for a full year after Lesnar ended the streak 10 years ago at WrestleMania 30. And then Paul Heyman and CM Punk's feud was really cool. I liked it when CM Punk attacked Paul Heyman in a wheelchair and hit him with a kendo stick. That was awesome. But what's so great about Paul Heyman is he's not afraid to get into the ring and suffer a finishing maneuver from a professional wrestler. He's one of those managers that likes to get physical, and I really appreciate that about Paul Heyman. He has taken a Sweet Chin Music super kick from Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 29. He has taken an F5 a couple of times from Brock Lesnar, and he has taken a pedigree from the cerebral assassin Triple H. So congratulations to Paul Heyman for being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame later on this evening, immediately after SmackDown on Peacock in the USA and WWE Network elsewhere. WWE Fan Alex Cardinale will be back later on in the show to preview WrestleMania 40 and discuss my favorite WrestleMania moments and my favorite WrestleMania matches. All right, so if we have any Yankee fans in the house, it is now time for the New York Yankees Spotlight. And now we're going to go over the Yankees' first few games of the 2024 regular season.
When you get to this ballpark, you just feel the heartbeat. And it's something that doesn't go away.
For all of us up here, it's a huge honor to put this uniform on every day and come out here and play.
Ball game over. World Series
Champions, team of the decade.
This winter we go back at the wheel, and it's now about 24, and we look to be a phoenix rising out of the ash.
Everything is on the table. Anybody comes to me with a deal, a piece that we feel we need, I'm going to strongly consider it, yes.
New York Yankees make a shocking trade for outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The Yankees and Red Sox don't do this very often.
Juan Soto has been traded to the Yankees along with Trent Grisham. Marcus Stroman returns to New York, this time in the Bronx instead of Queens.
All right, so now it's time for the New York Yankees Spotlight. Let's see how the Yankees kicked off the 2024 regular season. The regular season was underway on March 28th, and the Yankees kicked off the regular season taking on the Houston Astros. And for the first time in a while, the Yankees swept the Houston Astros and won the 4-game series to start the season a perfect 4-0. On March 28th, the Yankees beat the Astros 5-4. On March 29th, the Yankees destroyed the Astros 7-1. On March 30th, the Yankees beat the Astros 5-3. And on March 31st, the Yankees beat the Astros 4-3. And then last week, April 1st, the Yankees beat the Diamondbacks 5-2. April 2nd, the Diamondbacks beat the Yankees 7-0, handed the Yankees their very first loss. And April 3rd, this past Wednesday, the Yankees beat the Diamondbacks in extra innings 6-5. The Yankees had yesterday off, and today the Yankees had their home opener against the Toronto Blue Jays. And unfortunately for the New York Yankees, the Yankees lost their home opener against the Blue Jays 3-0. The Blue Jays were able to shut out the Yankees today in their home opener 3-0. Well, next week we'll see how the New York Yankees do on next week's edition of New York Yankees Spotlight. Right now, we're going to go ahead and welcome Aqua Alex to the show. And now it is time for the Oasis Aquatics featured fish. And the Oasis Aquatics featured fish for this week is the beautiful Moba Frontosa. So let's learn about the blue Moba Frontosa, which you'll find currently at Oasis Aquatics. So if you're looking for some beautiful Frontosas, check out oasisaquaticsnj.com, and you'll be able to get yourself some blue Moba Frontosas.
So my name is Tom. I started fish keeping when my grandfather dug a fish tank out of the attic when I was about 5 years old.
So my name's Matt. I'm part of Oasis Aquatics. Been doing this for a long time. Started when I was about 7 years old. 22 years of doing this business.
I'm 29 years old now. I never stopped. There wasn't a day in between where I did not think about fish keeping.
I was doing a vet tech job for many years. Eventually I stopped that because this is my passion in my life.
Matt and I have known each other far too long, as many friendships should be.
And you're like, you know what? We need a fish store. There's no fish stores around here. So we have to make it easy access for everyone, to have many varieties from the little small stuff for everyone to the monster fish keeper people.
No matter what it is that you're looking to do, we can provide it for you.
So the blue Moba Frontosa is an absolutely beautiful variation of the Frontosa. Frontosas are absolutely amazing. They're one of my favorite African cichlids. Frontosas come from Lake Tanganyika, and Frontosas can get pretty big. They can reach about a foot in the aquarium hobby. So Frontosas would definitely appreciate a 6-foot aquarium at the very least. And they need a pretty high pH compared to other cichlids. They need a pH of 7.4 to at least 8.0, but they're a very, very cool fish. And in a couple of months here on my YouTube channel, I am going to do an entire show talking about Frontosas and educating you on Frontosas. So now let's see how beautiful this variant of the Frontosa can be. It is the blue Moba Frontosa. Here is a video showing you how beautiful they can be once they get into the adult stages. Very, very cool cichlids. I love the Frontosa cichlids. Aqua Alex will be back later on in the show for the Aquascape featured fish, which will be the violet line piranha, and then Aqua Alex's featured fish in our main event, which will be the Juruense Catfish. Fish keepers, don't forget this Tuesday, we're going to have the debut of Find Your Oasis, a live fish keeping live stream hosted by Aqua Alex and fish guy Tom McGuire. That's going to air live this Tuesday, April 9th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinale. So I'd also like to say thank you to Oasis Aquatics for being a part of Saturday Live, and they will continue to be a part of Saturday Live for a while to come. All right now we're going to go ahead and hear 2 rap songs as I support one of my longtime rapper friends, Ryan Serene. A couple of weeks ago, Ryan Serene released a new album called The Tide. And tonight we're going to play 2 more songs from his hit album, The Tide. Tonight I'm going to play the songs Longing and Dear Freddie. So here are Ryan Serene's next 2 hits from his newest album, The Tide, available on all streaming platforms.
Would be somewhat different. Then I got lost in the bullshit the business is. Put the pen down, couldn't even envision it. Game started changing, wasn't really feeling it. Market saturated, everyone is hating. No one even listens unless someone says it's banging. I ain't got the views, I ain't got the subs. How do I get that dog if I ain't got the buzz? Blogs won't post me cause I ain't got a check mark. Regardless of the quality, every track is blown off. Yo, fuck a cosign, lyrics always go hard. Vocals need work and I'm working my fucking ass off. You should check the resume, swinging like a heavyweight. Yeah, I've been to hell and back just to spit in dad's face. Put it on paper, this a different chapter. Doing shit my way, preaching like the pastor.
Everywhere I go, all I know, I can't let go. My heart longs for something more.
Skeptic, so I keep the circle small. Know the ones I can trust, they prevent my downfall. Always keep it real with me, challenge when I need to be. Blocked out negativity, saw the sea part for me. I ain't chasing limelight, trying to get my mind right. Suffer from depression, all this trauma got me sideswiped. Mixed with this hip hop, man, I'm feeling jaded. TPM was hot as fuck, but ain't nobody play it, or I ain't promoted. I was at my dopest. We released real, yeah, I was losing focus. Chicago to Milwaukee, scenes feeling dried up. Shows ain't popping off, venues ain't paying enough. What was I supposed to do? I was in the red. Had to stop the bleeding just so I could stay fed. And socials ain't help, cats paying for leads. Instant gratification, shit isn't for me.
Everywhere I go, all I know, I can't let go. My heart longs for something more, for something more. My heart longs for everywhere I go.
we got together as a fucking kid. And I tell you one thing, bitch. You better get a blood test, because I ain't paying for the motherfucker.
Yeah. Yo, just let it run. I got some things I need to say. Yo, man, look, none of this is easy. Put this shit on record just to see if you can hear me. I became a man, so much depth and charisma, but when it comes to you, my heart is cold as winter. I was just a kid, you left me for 2 decades. Random high and buys had me thinking that you could change. Little did I know, I was just a pawn, something you could use to shield your wrongs. Still, I remember, you were like my hero. Watched you from a distance, hoping one day that I'd be you. Then I saw you hit mom, the image always stuck. Remember all the bruises from the pictures that she took. She used them in court, grounds for the divorce. Got custody of me, yet I'm the one out of sorts. From time to time I used to think I was the problem, like you left because of me, so I get no farther. Dad, I wrote this song just for you. Just for you, Dad. Cause you have no idea what I've been through. No fucking idea, man. So I'll tell you. Hardest part, I don't get any closure. Try and heal these wounds that you ripped open. See, I'm a man, I got every right to judge you. A husband and a father whose kids will never love you. Shit, they'll never know you. A bitter pill to swallow. You should be alright though, you prefer the bottle. From my perspective, the root of all this evil, the lives that you destroyed caused pain you didn't need to. Women that you beat, people that you used. All that devastation, sick or not, it's no excuse. How about the day we all went to family court to change my last name and your ass left Illinois? Didn't even show, let's set the record straight. Never tried to make it right, to you I was a mistake. In the letters that you wrote, no ounce of remorse. Said you stayed away on purpose, the choice was yours. Dad, I wrote this song just for you. Congratulations, man, you made it. Cause you have no idea what I've been through. No idea. So I'll tell you. I'm a dad, I see things pretty different. 34 years old, I question all your decisions. Try to empathize, but I'll never understand it. Would never leave my girls, a thought I can't imagine. That's why I'm conflicted. Years you spent in prison, years away from me. You caused all this division. So here we are today, thoughts of you hit the surface. Working through my trauma, can't deny how much you hurt us. Since you took your own life, I'm picking up the pieces. There is no resolution, all I'm left with are these feelings. Never talk man to man, still I got these questions. Tried to bury them with you, yet I'm the one who's restless. Furthest thing from you, I'll tell my girls the truth. My father was a monster, mom suffered his abuse. I can't outrun my past, I'm sick of fighting ghosts. And this shit with fuck you like your suicide note. Dad, I wrote this song just for you. Cause you have no idea what I've been through. Now you do. So I'll tell you. Dad, I wrote this song just for you. You always said you wanted to be a rock star. Cause you have no idea what I've been through. You made it. Congrats. So I'll tell you.
The kid's not mine. He's yours. You never want to see him in the first place. Yeah.
Wow, I always say that Ryan Serene is an incredible rapper. Well, that one is just proof of that. Such a good personal song, and it's incredible that Ryan shares his personal life through his music. I have to commend Ryan for that. Very, very Happy to see Ryan succeeding with his newest album, The Tide, which is currently available on all streaming platforms. And I'm glad I get to play Ryan's music here on Saturday Live exclusively. So that is awesome. Anyway, right now it is time for my favorite Saturday Live segment. It is now time for Karens of the Weekend. And this weekend, I have 5 crazy Karens. Let's get to Karens of the Weekend right here, right now.
It's time for Karens of the Weekend here on Saturday Live. Which men and women are losing their shit? Which men and women are causing a scene? What is a Karen? Slang typically for a middle-class white woman who is perceived as entitled or demanding beyond the scope of what is normal. Depictions include demanding to speak to the manager, being racist, or wearing a particular bob-cut hairstyle. Now let's see who makes the Karen list this weekend.
Here is our first Karen.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so the next time she wants to threaten me with the threat of the next time that she's going to threaten me.
How'd she threaten you?
There won't be a next time.
How'd she threaten you?
Because there will be a written statement. It will be submitted to sheriff.
What did she say to you?
And when or if I choose to call law enforcement,
I'm calling
there
law
will be.
enforcement.
Then we will be waiting outside.
Outside sounds great. Yeah.
She's breaking laws.
How's she breaking
and
laws?
And she's going to be reported.
Sounds great. How is she breaking laws?
Well, I guess you'll have to find the report. Okay.
That woman is clearly lying through her teeth. She couldn't even explain how she got threatened. I have a funny feeling she is lying. Here is our next Karen.
Leave.
Because you guys drug me in here on a false sale.
All right, you can call corporate and take that up with them.
Yeah, you work for Walgreens. Then shut up. If you don't work for Walgreens.
Hey, man, just leave, man. Look at these kids. They act better than you do, man.
You, because you didn't get drug in here on a false
Call corporate.
I'm not going to leave until you stand up. Okay, no, you have to stand up before I'm leaving.
Just leave, man.
I'm not standing up till you. I'm not leaving until you stand up.
How old are you? How old are you?
4 times older than you.
All right, act like it and leave. You leave out of here, get in your car, and call corporate, and you let them know about they false prices. You don't have to yell across the store. It's kids in here, man. Just leave. I don't.
Get out of the fucking store, man.
Thank you, man.
You work here? You work here? What's your problem? You work here?
No, but I have a good daughter.
What's your problem?
That is crazy, man. Just leave, man. You need to start shopping online, man.
No, I need to shop.
You need to shop online. That's fine, leave. That's fine, just leave.
Wow, crazy. Talk about a cheapskate because the sale wasn't honored. Well, our next Karen, I feel kind of bad for. It's a gentleman that was hitting on a woman for a date, but let's say it doesn't go the way he expected it to.
This is a man who's been bothering me at my job. Will not leave me alone. Can you please leave me? Why are you still here? Why are you still here? Why are you still here?
Why'd you record me?
Why are you still here?
Why who you raising your voice at for one? But listen, all I was trying to do take the young lady since you wanted to record some. I was trying to take her out to get her hair did because she got a hat on. Take her to get her lashes done. Take her to get her nails done. But she acting too bougie, like she can't even talk to me.
Okay,
trying to get me to your blessings, but you trying to make me look like a lame by recording me though.
Because you are a lame. Look at you. Look, y'all. Look at him.
I better look better than your dude, though. I better look better than your dude. You're the only one that can record. You're the only one that can record.
Baby, you don't gotta record me.
This girl right here thinks she bad, though. This girl thinks she bad, though.
I am bad.
But she working the desk job, though.
Oh, so, what?
Because if you was my girl, you wouldn't have to work at all.
What's wrong with a desk job? Okay, what's wrong with a desk job?
If you was my girl, you wouldn't have to work at all.
Okay, then.
You won't have to work at all.
I don't want to be your girl. I don't want to be your girl.
You can never be my girl.
Okay, but you
can
asking
never
for
be
my
my
number.
girl.
You mad because I don't want to give you my number, though.
You can never be my girl.
You mad because I don't want to give you my number.
And here is our next Karen of the week. Check it out.
Guy's pissed off because he never got his order from Wings and Things the night before, so he goes in to get his money back.
Man, like I said, okay, I paid for my food yesterday. You guys didn't give it to me, right? Okay, you guys did not give me my food that I paid for yesterday, okay? So you guys are not doing anything to actually even help me out at all. What you guys said, she told me yesterday, come today and we're gonna do your whole food again, your whole order, okay? That's what she told me yesterday. I come here now and look what she gives me. She gives me just one meal that 6 people had to feed on, okay? And that was my kids. That's what I'm mad about. And the only thing too, I just didn't pay $36. I paid $64, okay? $64.
The order wasn't $64.
We paid $64. I have the receipt. Okay, exactly. But I paid Postmates to come and pick up my food, right? That you guys didn't give them. And then after that, you told me to come and pick up the food. Why would I call Postmates if I could have done that in the first place?
I mean, that's our policy, you know? We don't have any driver. We can deliver your food.
I understand that. But you guys should have done that in the first place or actually even refunded me back my money.
But I don't have your credit card information. Where am I refunding your money to? You didn't give us any information.
Okay, you told me that you guys said you guys were gonna give me back my whole food. That's not my whole food. That you said that yesterday you told me, hey, come back tomorrow after 3 and we're gonna redo your whole food again. We're gonna give you that. That's exactly. You were gonna do the whole meal again. That's not a whole meal. Okay? That's not a whole meal. That's 10 wings and some breadsticks.
It's a double meal that you were missing.
But you said yesterday, because you guys messed up, you guys were gonna redo the whole meal again if I came today, and I did, and you're giving me that. That's not a whole meal. That's not the whole thing that we ordered. You said to make it right, you guys were gonna give me my whole meal. That's not the whole meal that I ordered.
No, but that was the meal that you guys were missing.
Exactly. But that's the one that we were supposed to get yesterday. But you said supposedly prevent all these issues and to make it right, you were gonna give me the whole meal the whole meal that we ordered again. You were gonna redo the whole order and give it to me. And now you're going back on your word and you're giving me that.
I said I was gonna replace the double meal. The meal that you guys were missing.
When is your manager gonna be here? The main manager.
10:30.
Besides you guys.
10:30 tomorrow. Her name is Serene.
So 10:30 tomorrow, she's gonna be here. The main corporate manager.
The store manager.
Okay, the manager that's higher than you. She's gonna be here by when?
Tomorrow, 10:30.
10:30 in the morning.
Well, this last Karen of the week is kind of hilarious. Check it out.
Why are you taking pictures of me for? You're right there, love. What? How can you be taking pictures of me?
You're not supposed to be parked here. This is my parking space.
No, you can park anywhere you want, love. I live here.
No, there's lots of other spaces for you to park in. No, I've been parking in this space for the past 10 years. I live here.
So do I.
Well, this is still my space.
Okay.
So you can use one of those.
Yeah, but so can you.
Excuse me. I mean, do you know who my boyfriend is?
Who's your boyfriend?
Do you have any idea who my boyfriend is?
What is your boyfriend?
He's Kyle Smith. Why are you laughing? That's so disrespectful. You obviously don't know him.
Kyle?
Do you?
Who's Kyle?
He is the Kyle Smith. And if you don't move from my parking space...
What? Is that Kyle over there?
No. If you don't move from here, okay, he's going to come down here and make you move. And if you know what's good for you,
Kyle,
you're not going to let me do that.
Kyle, what's Kyle going to do, love? What's Kyle going to do?
You obviously don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know who bloody Kyle is.
The
Kyle
Smith.
Sorry, love. All right.
There's only one. The Kyle
I'm
Smith.
pretty sure
He's
there's
my
one.
boyfriend. And if he can see me arguing with you here, he's going to come down and smash at the very, very least.
Kyle, love.
Don't call me love.
Why?
Because that's disrespectful.
All right, and
you're a stranger.
Okay.
My boyfriend calls me love.
All right, well that's
darling,
good for Kyle.
babe, whatever.
Okay, well
you
that's
don't.
good for Kyle, love. All right, love.
No, don't call me love. Just move your 2-bit car over there
But
and get out of my
parked over
space.
there?
Because I've parked here for the past 10 years.
Okay, but
you
parked
haven't
here
been
now.
here for 10 years.
Yeah, no, I've not been here for 10
Exactly. So move your car. This is my space.
years. Is it your space or is it Kyle's space?
It's my space.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
My boyfriend.
Okay, I don't want your boyfriend. Yeah, the
Kyle Smith. Okay? He won't even park his car here because he knows it's my space.
Kyle. Little boy Kyle.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, absolutely. Well, I'm glad you've admitted it.
Well, I don't know who
Obviously
Kyle
not.
is,
If
love.
you don't know who Kyle Smith is, you don't even know what your own name is.
Well, obviously I know what my name is, love. I just don't know who Kyle is.
I don't believe you actually don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is, love. Who is he? Who is he, love? Is he a famous dart player?
I mean, I'm...
Does he work for Greg's? I don't know who he is.
Oh, my God. He won't believe it either when I tell him.
What? Tell him
Look,
what?
do me a favour.
Is he a dart player, love? Does he play darts?
He's a professional. You don't want to know what of. All right?
Professional.
You
Professional boy Kyle.
No, you don't want to know what he's a professional of. Just know, for your own safety.
For my own safety, yeah.
He
Kyle,
is
yeah.
the
Kyle Smith.
Kyle Smith. Move your car, okay?
Kyle, or else what? Kyle's going to come here and...
Oh, yeah, he is, and I'm just going to go get him.
Well,
Okay?
go get
By
him,
the
love.
time I come back with him, you'd better be moved from here.
Or else what?
Believe it. I can't believe it.
What's his name again?
Watch my mouth. Watch my lips. The Kyle Smith.
Wow. Wow is all I can say. That woman is the case. I never heard anyone refer to someone as the. Well, I guess you could say I am the Alex Cardinale. That's crazy. Anyway, that is this week's edition of Karens of the Weekend. Hopefully next weekend, I or any of my wonderful viewers will not be on Karens of the Weekend. All right, right now, let's welcome WWE Fan Alex Cardinale back to the show. And now we're going to talk about WrestleMania. The whole reason why this week's edition of Saturday Live is taking place here on Friday evening. It is now time for WrestleMania 40 discussion. Before we preview the actual WrestleMania event, let me talk about some of my favorite WrestleMania moments. Sting versus Triple H at WrestleMania 31 is one of my favorite moments because it was Sting's only WrestleMania appearance besides WrestleMania 32 when he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Shawn Michaels winning his first championship at WrestleMania 12, an iconic WrestleMania moment. Brock Lesnar ending The Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania, another iconic WrestleMania moment. The Undertaker retiring Shawn Michaels, a classic WrestleMania moment. Let's see, there are plenty of other WrestleMania moments out there. The Rock defeating John Cena at WrestleMania 28. So those are some of my favorite WrestleMania moments. Some of my favorite WrestleMania matches would be Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker in back-to-back years. WrestleMania 25 and 26. Shawn Michaels versus Triple H also in back-to-back years. WrestleMania 27 and WrestleMania 28. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes last year was pretty good, even though the wrong person won. So those are just some of my favorite WrestleMania matches, about WrestleMania matches and WrestleMania moments. Now let's go ahead and preview WrestleMania 40. Let's go over the WrestleMania 40 match card for night 1 and for night 2. Here is the official WrestleMania night 1 match card. Rhea Ripley will defend her Women's World Championship against Becky Lynch. Gunther will defend his Intercontinental Championship against Sami Zayn. The Judgment Day will defend their tag team titles in a 6-pack tag team ladder match. And they'll defend their titles against DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth, The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, and the New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Also on Saturday, we'll have Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso, brother versus brother. Also on Saturday, there will be a 6-woman tag team match between Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control. And it'll be the LWO, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee taking on Santos Escobar and Dirty Dominic Mysterio in a tag team match. And the main event for night 1 is the biggest tag team match of all time. The Bloodline, The Rock and Roman Reigns taking on Cody Rhodes and Seth friggin' Rollins. If Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins win a tag team match, all members of the Bloodline will be barred from ringside during the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match main event on night 2. But if The Rock and Roman Reigns win, the championship match on night 2 will be held under Bloodline rules, which is basically a no disqualification match. Night 2 card. The card for night 2 is Seth Rollins defending his world title against Drew McIntyre. Io Sky defending the WWE Women's Championship against the 2024 Royal Rumble winner, Bayley. LA Knight taking on AJ Styles in a singles match. Logan Paul taking on Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in a triple threat match for the United States Championship. We've got The Pride, Bobby Lashley, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford versus the Final Testament, Karrion Kross, Akam, and Razar AOP in a 6-man tag team Philadelphia street fight. Gotta say, honestly, The Pride is a unique name for a tag team. Kind of seems almost like a LGBTQ name. And finally, the main event for WrestleMania Night 2 is a match for the undisputed Universal Championship, Roman Reigns defending against Cody Rhodes. And the stipulation will be determined by the result of tomorrow night's main event for WrestleMania 40. I can't wait for WrestleMania 40 this Saturday and this Sunday, a special start time of 7 p.m. Eastern. WrestleMania will be airing at 7 p.m. Eastern, night 1 and night 2. And don't forget, right here on my YouTube channel, tomorrow and Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, I'll be hosting a WrestleMania 40 Night 1 and WrestleMania 40 Night 2 pre-show. That's live tomorrow and Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinale. All right, let's go ahead and welcome Sergeant Slaughter back to the show. And now Sergeant Slaughter has some facts on Walt Disney World for us.
Sergeant Slaughter back. Now it's time for facts on Walt Disney World. A visit to Orlando's Walt Disney World is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and the memories will last forever. But for all the incredible things you'll see at the world's most visited holiday resort, there's plenty you'll miss. Some of it is even designed specifically so you'll miss it. Clever. Huh? It'd take 81 years to stay in every single room at the Walt Disney World resorts. There are plenty of Walt Disney World superfans who return year after year to experience the magic of Walt Disney World. But it's unlikely anyone will tick off every room in Disney's various resorts and hotels. There are 36,000 in total, which means you'd have to spend 81 years at Disney, staying in a different room every night to pull off the feat. Let's be honest, few of us would mind moving in and spending our life in the carefree world of Disney, but it'd be a tough place to exist without a job. Walt Disney World was originally intended to include a city with 20,000 inhabitants. Yep, that's right. Living at Disney World might not have been a pipe dream, after all. Epcot stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow and was dreamt up by Walt Disney as a showcase for a new way of living. He intended to open the city as a livable vision of the future, and invite families to come and live there. Unfortunately, when Walt passed away, the idea was deemed to be too ambitious, but Imagineers paid homage to his vision by incorporating the futuristic architecture and technology into what is now the Epcot section of the park. There's a whole world beneath your feet. When Mickey, Donald, or any other cast members need a break, they can't just stroll through the park for a sandwich and a cup of coffee. That's why there's a huge network of underground tunnels that allow them to move around behind the scenes. The tunnels are color-coded so cast members know where they are, and there's a fleet of golf buggies to help them navigate the huge park. These tunnels are known as utilidors, and they're also big enough for an ambulance to drive through in case of an emergency. There are other tunnels, too. A hugely impressive system called an automated vacuum collection collects all of the rubbish from the park and whooshes it along at 60 miles per hour to a processing plant, where it is crushed and sent to landfill or a recycling center. You're never more than 30 feet from a rubbish bin. Ever noticed all that rubbish overflowing around the park? No, of course you haven't, and that's because there are bins every 30 feet throughout Disney World. Additionally, certain products such as chewing gum aren't sold anywhere on Disney property. Just one of the ways they keep the whole resort looking perfect despite the millions of visitors it attracts every year. Every American flag you see at Walt Disney World is a fake. Considering how much the Americans worship their flag, it's incredible to learn that every flag you see at Disney World has been purposefully designed with a mistake. That's right, they're all missing a stripe, or a star, and technically aren't flags at all, they're pennants. And the reason for this is because of America's strict flag etiquette. There are national flag codes that are strictly adhered to throughout the 52 states, such as flying at half-mast during a time of national mourning. But Walt Disney World is a magical place where outside issues are left at the door, and the last thing guests want is to be reminded of a national tragedy. And as these aren't American flags, they're allowed to be flown at full mast every day of the year, no matter what's happening in the real world. Disney created a world that caters for all of your senses. Disney knew that in order to truly transport us into another world, he'd have to bombard every one of our senses. That's why he introduced smellitzers, which are spread throughout the park and emit aromas to trick your brain with their smell. They're not just air fresheners, though. That would be much too simple. The Imagineers were concerned that pumping out smells would lead to them getting lost in the air, or mixing with other aromas and becoming contaminated. Smellitzers propel the scent towards guests and then, just when they've had a whiff, suck the air back in using a powerful exhaust. Those are all your facts on Walt Disney World. I'll be back a little later with facts on McDonald's.
All right, thank you, Sergeant Slaughter, for those Walt Disney World facts. Let's go ahead and welcome Chef Alex to the show.
It's time for Chef Alex to cook and bake or give out delicious tips and recipes. Let Chef Alex share his love and passion of cooking and baking with you. Let's all welcome Chef Alex right here right now on Saturday Live.
All right, so this week's recipe is going to be a delicious, simple pasta recipe perfect for spring. It is pasta primavera. So for this, you're going to need 1 pound of linguine. You're going to need some broccoli florets. You're going to need some diced cherry tomatoes. You're going to need some mushrooms. And you could also use some onions and bell peppers. You're also going to need 1 cup of chicken broth, 1 cup of white wine, and some Parmesan cheese. You can use as much Parmesan cheese as you want, salt and pepper, and your favorite seasonings, and a little bit of Italian dressing. So I use about a half a cup of Italian dressing. To make this, we're going to boil our broccoli until it's nice and a little bit softened. So we're going to boil our broccoli for about 10 to 11 minutes. We're going to drain it and set aside. We're going to take a saute pan and saute our onions and bell peppers if we are using. We're also going to add in our mushrooms. And then we're going to make our sauce. We're going to make a roux by melting a stick of butter and a 1/4 cup of flour. To that, after it is thickened and it's all combined, we're going to add in our white wine. We're going to add in our chicken broth. We're also going to add in our Italian dressing and our seasonings and whisk it together. Then we're going to cook our pasta until it's al dente, combine all the ingredients together, and serve. It is absolutely delicious. You cannot go wrong with this delicious pasta primavera. It is absolutely amazing, and it is absolutely delicious. This is an absolutely delicious pasta primavera. All right, it is now time to welcome Aqua Alex back to the show. Right now, it is time for the Aquascapeonline featured
Aquascapeonline is proud to support Aqua Alex Cardinale and Aquatic Wetline. Aquascapeonline is an online exotic freshwater fish shop owned by Pedro Villegas, who specializes in piranhas, stingrays, cichlids, catfish, and more. Aquascapeonline has been Monster Fish Keeper's go-to place for exotic large growing predatory fish for over a decade. Looking for a specific type of piranha? Aquascape carries both Pigocentris and Serrasalmus. We also have Exodon tetras, wolf fish, African tiger fish, and other toothy aquatic monsters. Check us out today. www.aquascapeonline.com.
So this week's featured fish from Aquascapeonline, the Serrasalmus gari, violet line piranha. This is the only schooling piranha in the Serrasalmus family. They can actually be kept in schools, and they are very, very expensive though. But they are a unique piranha. Here is a video showing you what the Serrasalmus gari looks like. And the Serrasalmus gari is currently available at aquascapeonline.com. So if you're looking for some piranhas, definitely check out aquascapeonline.com, and you will definitely find your piranhas. Aqua Alex will be back in about 5 minutes with our which will be our featured fish. Aqua Alex's featured fish in about will be the Juruense Catfish. So we'll learn about the Juruense Catfish in about 5 minutes. Right now, we're going to welcome Sergeant Slaughter back to the show for the final time. And now Sergeant Slaughter has facts on
Sergeant
McDonald's.
Slaughter back with my final set of facts. Are you McLoving this show? Well, great. Now it's time for facts on McDonald's. McDonald's is the world's largest fast food restaurant chain, serving over 69 million customers daily in over 100 countries in more than 40,000 outlets as of 2021. McDonald's is best known for its hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and French fries, although their menu also includes other items like chicken, fish, fruit, and salads. Their best-selling licensed item are their French fries, followed by the Big Mac. The McDonald's Corporation revenues come from the rent, royalties, and fees paid by the franchisees, as well as sales in company-operated restaurants. With billions of people served, McDonald's has played a fascinating role in shaping international culture since its first restaurant opened. 75 years ago, in 1940, brothers Richard and Maurice McDonald opened up the first McDonald's restaurant, a barbecue joint, in San Bernardino, California. It's now a museum. 8 years later, they switched to burgers, shakes, potato chips, and pie. The McDonald's purchased several multi-mixers for use in their establishment, and when multi-mixer salesman Ray Kroc visited, he was impressed by their success and efficiency. Kroc purchased franchise rights from the brothers. In 1955, he opened his first franchise in Des Plaines, Illinois. The military inspired its first drive-thru. McDonald's first drive-thru opened in 1975 in Sierra Vista, Arizona. What inspired the then revolutionary concept? The restaurant was located near a military base, and soldiers were not allowed to leave their cars while wearing fatigues. There are more McDonald's restaurants than hospitals. There are almost more than 1.5 times more McDonald's locations than hospitals in the United States, 14,350 versus 10,660. It doesn't have the fastest drive-thru. The average McDonald's drive-thru transaction took roughly 3 minutes, or 189.49 seconds, according to one study. The fast food leader was Wendy's with a 133.63 second turnaround time. Those are all the facts that I have for you. Next week I'll have facts on Universal Studios and Wendy's. Enjoy WrestleMania and I'll see you next week.
All right, what an amazing show we have had so far. It has been a great Friday night. I'm really enjoying this show and all the live viewers we are getting. I'm enjoying it so much that I'm considering moving Saturday Live from 9 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the Season 3 premiere a week after our 2-year anniversary of Saturday Live. But that is still under consideration. I'll make a decision on that in a couple of weeks, and I'll announce it on Saturday Live if that does come to fruition. But next week, we return to Saturdays. And next week, we have an awesome edition of Saturday Live.
Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale is back, and it returns Saturday, April 13th, 2024, live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. The Oasis Aquatics featured fish will be the Gold Compresses cichlid. Aquascapeonline featured fish will be the Hopley's wolffish. Aqua Alex's featured fish will be the ornate Pictus catfish. The animal of the week is going to be the fully aquatic freshwater turtle, the fly river turtle, also known as the pig-nosed turtle. Sergeant Slaughter will have facts on Universal Studios in Florida and Wendy's. Alex's topics will include symptoms of a stroke and the dangers of smoking cigarettes. Plus, don't miss Karen's of the Week, New York Yankees Spotlight, and so much more. Live Saturday, April 13th, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
That's right. Next Saturday, we're back at our original airtime, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on a Saturday. And now it's time for our main event, funny videos and our final featured fish.
Hello?
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Slam? Right now you can order this awesome pay-per-view event for just $59.99.
I'm sorry, no, there is not any chance in hell that we're ever going to have wrestling in this house again. But thank you, but no. Have a good day. Hello?
And goodbye to anyone standing in John Cena's way when he takes on 6 men in a steel cage shoots and ladders match at WWE Super Slam. Order now and save $10 with a low price of just $49.99.
Sir, you guys just called me, and as I mentioned before, we're not ordering this, so please stop calling my house. Thank you and goodbye. Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Champ?
Who?
Champ? Is Champ there?
Who is Champ?
That question will be answered this Sunday night! Defends the belt at WWE Super Slam.
Hey, sir!
Taking on
please
Sheamus.
Quit calling my house!
The Undertaker!
Quit calling me!
CM Punk and even Triple H and the Big Show in a spit-swapping makeout match! WWE Super Slam!
Hello? Hello? Can you stop screaming in your little sirens and whatever that is? Can you knock it off for 5 seconds? Not interested. Stop calling my fucking house. Hello?
I'm watching you.
Excuse me?
That's exactly what The Undertaker told John Cena! But will he down from the mightiest champion in WWE history at this weekend's WWE Super Slam.
For the love of all that is stop calling my house before I get your number. I will track you down and absolutely tear you to pieces. Do you understand me? I know you are. John Cena, crazy motherfucker. Stop calling my house now. No wrestling, no super motherfucking slam is happening in this house. I swear to Jesus, if this is those wrestling again.
Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm just calling this morning to ask if you're a supporter of the United States military.
Oh my God, I apologize. We've been getting calls all morning. I apologize, and yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I am.
Great. Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John Cena! He's gonna get in the ring and put boots to asses this
Are
weekend!
you kidding me right now?
WWE
Are you kidding me right now? I can't even handle this. I cannot handle this.
Available right now at a low price of only $39.99.
I can't believe you're still calling me. I'm about to lose my shit.
Thank you for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to our channel. I would like to give a huge shout out to you guys, because without you we couldn't have done it. We 100,000 subscribers. Like, this is amazing. We received.
And that is a wonderful YouTube channel. That was a funny video that I got to play here on Mania Friday Live. Well, now it's time for our main event, our final segment, and that is the Aqua Alex featured fish of the weekend. And this weekend, I'm featuring a catfish that I am thinking about getting. It is a rare catfish in the freshwater aquarium hobby. It is related to the tigrinus, but a little bit more easier to keep than a tigrinus. It is the Juruense Catfish. Coming up right after this intro, we're going to see a video of how beautiful the Juruense Catfish is. And in the future, I will do an episode dedicated to Juruense Catfish on Aquatic Wetline.
One fish, 1 week, in a world filled with thousands of different fish species. Which fish makes the cut? It's Fish of the Week.
All right, here is a video showing you how beautiful these catfish are, even as babies.
So do you know anybody around that does that would actually grow the tanks?
All right, that's all the time I've got for you this evening. I hope you enjoyed Mania Friday Live. WWE fans out there, don't miss WrestleMania tomorrow and Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss Friday Night SmackDown in just 30 minutes. And don't miss the Hall of Fame immediately following Friday Night SmackDown tonight. It's been an honor and a blast to be here live with you on this Mania Friday. I will see you all returning at 9 p.m. next Saturday on Saturday Live. With that being said, have a great WrestleMania weekend. Enjoy WrestleMania, and I will see you next Saturday. Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much for watching this live stream of the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed the show. I want to thank you all for your patronage for the last 10 years. It's going to be incredible riding into the future with more awesome live streams and videos. Aqua Alex Cardinale, Chef Alex Cardinale, WWE Fan Alex Cardinale, Detective Alex Cardinale, and the real Alex Cardinale would like to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this live stream, please smash that like button. If you are new to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button and become a legendary viewer and a legendary Cardinale. Check out the real Alex Cardinale on social media. Facebook Alex Cardinale, American Alex. Instagram instagram.com/Alex Cardinale 93. Fish keepers, please join our amazing Facebook fish keeping group Aquarium Obsession. Check out and support Oasis Aquatics, our amazing supporter since July of 2023. www.oasisaquaticsnj.com. Follow Oasis Aquatics on Facebook and Instagram. Have a good night and thanks for watching. Stay legendary.